everyone, it's Morgoth the Barbarian here, and welcome to the 17th episode of the Vanilla Twist City Skylines playthrough, where I can't talk, and for some awkward reason the ships are running into each other because they can. I literally have two harbors here, and apparently we're not going to use it. Okay, that's good to know. Oh boy, gotta love this game. All sorts of shenanigans. Last time we were out, though, we were dealing with some silliness in our tourism zone. Some small earthquakes, but nothing too terrible. Oh, wait. Hold up. I gotta see this. Are we using it? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I take that back. We are now using both harbors. Sweet! Ah, you love to see it. Of course, we're still working on growing this out. It's taking its sweet time, though. We gotta go by the demand indicators, but we'll probably have this filled out in no time. In the meantime, though, I think our attention should come over here a little bit. Because I would like to do like a little coastal community here. Maybe get us some more shoreline along this area. It's going to take some landscaping, and hopefully we don't flood the city while we're at it. As well as, say, anything else that could do the same thing. Cough, cough. Because we haven't seen that yet. But perhaps that would be a nice little project while we wait for things to grow. So if you make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons as always. And it's much appreciated if you do. And with that, let's get started. And I know where we're starting first because last time out, we have been dealing with this. Well, off camera, it now just dawned on me why that could very well be, and I'm going to try something. There is it. Where are you? Wait, I thought that was... Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. I could have sworn I had that turned on, but maybe I didn't. Aha! There it is! This. Heavy traffic ban has been removed. I have a funny feeling that's why there's not enough goods to sell. I mean, you can't sell goods if you're not getting them in, and most of them come in by truck, so... yeah, we should probably get rid of that. Another thing I could do is just simply make this district a lot smaller. It simply put feels like it's too big, but, you know, I don't know. These are things that are going to be needed to look into to a degree, especially if, say, I'm going to commit to my plan of the Seaside district. One other thing I could do is just make it just straight up housing. But that's just me. Alright, is that all of them? I believe it is. Okay, and then the heavy trap... you have it on. I know I already looked over here, but I just want to double check. Okay. And then the Grove District. Hold on a minute. I realized after the fact that that might have something to do with this, so it is what it is, so... I suppose I could also put some more tourist stuff, too, other than just the windmill and the arch and all that stuff. We'll see where it goes, but we'll keep it going. Good to see these are finally actually using both, though. It's getting kind of frustrating. Oh, and then one final thing I see. You know, we don't really have any garbage collection over here. It just dawned on me. Alright, well, let me fix that. There we go. Alright, that's all fixed. Oh. Okay, I knew I forgot something. Or in this case, was about to. Alright, there we go. All set. Water pipe secure. Actually, wait a minute. 1 second, please. Why not? Okay. Okay, so we're basically waiting at this point to just keep on developing here. Get rid of a couple of abandoned buildings. Actually, let's zone a couple things, because I see demand is just about where it should be. Oh, okay, game. Hello. Hello to you too, I guess. Jeez. Always something. Let's do these three, and I see I've actually made a slight mistake. There we go. And actually, we'll do that. There we go. We'll flank it with that, so that should give us some more housing. I'd like to do another office district somewhere in here, just a small little one, so maybe wandering off the residential in that direction might help, so we'll ignore that for right now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Speaking of things we need to ignore, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guess who forgot a water? You would think by this point I would learn, but nah. What is learning? Anyways, this is what I'm eyeing up right here. This whole area. So I think we need to do something a little bit more with this, and part of me wants to expand this coastline and put like either a seaside district or some more tourism, but realizing that this area is struggling as is, it might be better if I did that instead. So the thought would be to landscape this whole area, maybe like cut it in. So I'm gonna start there. This will kind of be its own little new district. This will obviously take me some time to get everything going. I wonder if I could extend some of these roads now that I'm looking at it. Not for nothing. That's fine. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, I'll start there and see what I can come up with. Alright, so this is what I was able to get out of all of that. And I'm not sure how close is too close. There doesn't appear to be too much shoreline. At first glance, at least. What I could do is maybe try to extend this out or put like a flood wall over here, but otherwise I feel like this is looking pretty good so far. But again, as you can see, there's hardly any coastline, so I can do a couple things with the landscaping here. Then this will be all set and ready to go. And I know this looks a little bit odd. I can always clean it up a little bit, but this is a nice little start. Now, we got a problem, though. Uh-oh, we got flaming hail. Oh, why am I not surprised this would happen? Their industrial district is about to get a rude awakening, too. Oh, it's actually hitting in a pretty bad spot. This isn't a terrible meteor, per se, but man, oh man, nothing like a old-fashioned flaming hail to make this game a bit more interesting now, isn't it? Nobody saw that. Anyways, let me see if I can try to extend this out while I wait for the inevitable doom to show up. What? Really? What's happening over here? Low land value because of what? Oh, and that's been also happening too. I've been meaning some minor flooding. This is what happens when you try to landscape the sea. Fortunately, there's no property damage here, but I just need to straighten this out a little bit. Pull this back in slightly, and I think that's pretty much as good as it's gonna get. I'm aware of the low land value here, but so be it, actually. Let's see if I can try to eliminate some of these bridges here. I don't know why the game insisted on building those. Like I said, ignore the flooding. That's, Wait, is this a bridge? It is a bridge! What the hell? Oh, no wonder. Where are we put... Oh, I see. It's, my landscaping abilities are not up to par. I can Can you tell? Alright, I think that's... I don't know. Cannot build on water. Bro, there's literally no water here. Ah, hold please. We got a rude, party guest coming in. Uh-oh! Hey!
A meteor
That's
strike
not
has
cool,
occurred.
buddy.
Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Oh dear. Well, that just torched our whole industrial district. Ooh, yikes. Oh, that hurt a little bit. Fortunately, thanks for all of our evacuation efforts, we ended up losing more buildings than people. That still looks pretty nasty. Okay, we'll have to have that clean up on aisle 4, I guess, and hopefully nothing else shows up. Game, gotta be rude towards me. Jerks. Alright. There we go. So that eliminates all the bridges. Alright, well, unfortunately, cleanup duty beckons. That's gonna be lovely. So hold on a minute. And we're all set. The good news and bad news. Good news, cleanup is all done. Had to rebuild a couple of roads very quickly, and even got to add in some more trash compactors. But otherwise, we're almost all set. Okay, now we're all set. I think you can kind of see the bad news, though. I'm going to assume this is all going to clear out, and that was all because of the meteor strike. So, oops. Hey, it happens. You know, flaming hail, it'll do that. In the meantime, this area is now all set and ready to go whenever I am here, so... What's actually funny is we've got the demand for it, too, so what I'm going to do here is shave this district a little bit. This does not need to be like this. So Strawberry Heights gets cut a little bit. And I guess this now gets to be a brand spanking new district over here. We'll open it up. Just fill her in really quickly here. And... Lilac Hills. Huh. I would never have thought this would be a hilly region, but okay. To each their own, I guess. To each their own. No, I don't want industry. Jeez. Wait a minute. Hold on. Why is... I have no idea. Ignore the fact that there's some low land values over here. I guess the citizens are complaining again. Should have dropped the meteor on them. I mean, hi, everybody! There we go. We are now effectively open for business. Yay! So this is going to be a little bit different than normal here. We're going to do some high-tech housing... But the heavy traffic ban is back. So we will do that. This will kind of be more like a specialized residential area. I'm not really seeing anything else that could be here. It's a seaside. We'll have recycling. And I guess there really isn't that much. We could put some ocean attractions over here. Like maybe over in here a little bit. Oh, that is not what I'm looking for. Definitely not what I'm looking for. Ha ha ha. There it is. We're in the right spot. I mean, maybe a couple fishing piers would be nice. I'm aware of the roads, don't worry about it. And a nice little restaurant pier. And if you give me a 2-lane road... Oh, that's... see, it's the problem. You gotta neaten it a little bit. Alright, hold on, huh? There we go. Get a little bit crafty there. Get it all set up. Couple fishing piers. Totally did this last time. Jet ski rental. And where's the restaurant pier at? Well, we'll give it a couple. There we go. Anything else? Not entirely. Well, I wish I could do like a beach there we go. Flank it with some beach volleyball courts. Give us like a little bit of a small little area over here, and then the marina. There we go. Oh, that looks really nice. Is that watered? Yes, it is. Ah, there we go. Folks over here are going to be so happy. I mean, we could do more with the shoreline if we really wanted to, but I'll leave it as is. So, that takes care of that. Oh, you are done. So, yeah, now that we're done with... Alright, so the industrial area has been rebuilt, and it looks like traffic is slowly resolving itself. Keyword slowly. Now that that's been taken care of, I know... Oh! You forgot one. There we go. It might help if I clean that up. That way we can rebuild, and traffic can move wherever it wants to. This little area looks like a disaster, though. Not for nothing. In fact, let's look at traffic here while we've got this rolling. Oh, yikes, 60. Oh, that is highly unfortunate. Okay, I'm already noticing a lot of problems and not enough solutions to deal with them. Ugh. Might have to expand some I don't know if I should expand some roads, or I don't even know if I can, to be honest with you. This is about as packed as I can get it. I mean, I could turn this into a main road, but it'd be very difficult with some power plants. But this area is just a mess. I guess we're going to be stuck with it. Make a note of this for say the next time out. It shouldn't surprise anybody that the traffic in this area is just a nightmare, but that could be because of our residents wanting to go over there. So this is going to be duly noted. Maybe we do something with this and turn this into a very small leisure district. You know what? That wouldn't be such a bad idea. So we got all this noise over here. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. I got a new idea. We're going to make this our own little district and see if maybe that'll alleviate some issues. I mean, we've already got the stadium to kind of anchor this, so we'll see if this works a little bit. So I'm going to try something. Hold on. Problem solved! Turn this into its own little leisure area since it's next to the soccer stadium, and we're good. I did have to turn on the NIMBY requirement, though, so that way we at least give some residents of the area a little respect. But otherwise, this is looking pretty good, actually. Let's liven up the place a little bit more. Let's make it a little bit better. Can we throw in a few other buildings here? Yes, let's throw in maybe a transport tower over here. Just because we can. And the Colossal Order offices, just because, you know, they're watching. Waiting to see what we'll do next. No, I'm kidding. Oh, boy. Or we can't, or we cannot fit them in because we can't. Isn't that just lovely? Let's see. You know what? Let's throw in the Cathedral of Plenitude if we can. guess. No? Or is this highway in the way? Ah, it's in the way, of course. Actually, yeah, let's throw it right here. Oh, let's... There we go. That should do the trick. Oh, it's nice. Somebody light the whole block on fire. Okay, that's awesome. There we go. Oh, here we go. We got the space elevator available. Oh, I know. Hang on. Remember how I said we were looking for a tourism boost? Well, look no further. I got you. Hang on. We got to put this somewhere. We got you. Hang on. Oh, I got to do some rearranging here. We got to put this down. There's just no way we can't. Oh. We're having some difficulties, I see. Man. Really want to put this down, but game isn't letting me. Can we put it here? No. Can we put it here? Kind of. Hold on a minute. We gotta do some rearranging here. I don't mind if, you know, we have to move things around. Especially since this area is all packed already. Move the Opera House a tad. Yes! There it is! Woohoo! Space elevator! Yeah! Oh, this is gonna really crank up the tourism in our area. We had to do it. We had to do it. Nice. Very, 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 very nice. I love it. Love every single minute of it. Okay. So we got that. Actually, I'm going to zone this. One sec. We don't need this extra space. Causing more harm than good, to be honest. Alright, there we go. There we go. Got that under control. Okay. Development again. We're still way behind. It's going to take a little while for the city to catch up, but I'll be right back. And I'll see what else I can let some time pass. I think I may have solved the issue of our leisure districts. So let me introduce you to a tale of two districts. This is Leisure District number 1, complete next to the Stalker Stadium and a couple other monuments. Notice it's doing pretty fine. Come down over here to me, with me, and, well, yeah, this is the other one. It has now come down to this, me having to basically zone this like crazy. Actually, we're going to move this a little bit over here. I think that's the problem, is that trucks just simply cannot get into this area just because of the traffic jam. In all fairness, I have no idea what more I could do. I don't have any access to mods, so obviously I can't do anything. I did attempt to try to expand the highway, but to no avail. So that clearly isn't working. The only thing I could think of, maybe to install a roundabout over here to try to get things flowing a little bit better. That could be my kind of like a Hail Mary solution here, is to maybe install like a small little roundabout in this area. So I'm going to try that and see if it works out first, and then worst case scenario, I might have to do some on-the-fly rearranging. So, hang on. You know that one gif of Randy Orton where he says, "I can't do this"? Yeah, I think this is exactly what this was applying to. I tried to throw in a large roundabout, as you can see, but that's still not helping. I mean, look at how backed up the traffic is. Ignore this fire. I don't know what happened there. Look at this! Well, first off, I love how everybody's using one lane. My goodness! Okay, it was actually a lot worse a minute ago. Okay, this is still not that much better. Still not that... Okay, this is just an outright disaster. This is where I basically would cue sad trumpets because, yeah, there's not much more we could do about this. Okay, at least this area is improved, but man, oh man, is this just... I mean, I don't know what else I could do. Oh, good, the fire department put that out, yay. Other than to maybe redirect everything, maybe just turn this into a one-way street, but then traffic's gonna want to come over here. They'll flood this area, and then we'll have the exact same bleeping problem. You see what my plane is right now? Yeah. It's not good. It's not good. As for this area, it's still a mess in general. I mean, we got abandoned buildings everywhere. For some reason, there's now a high amount of crime in this small park. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of that. There, no more crime in that park. That's all we... Anyways, we still got all of these can't get enough goods to sell, or not enough goods, or anything, because the trucks can't get in here at all. Because of the bleeping traffic that's over here. It's just a nightmare and a half. I don't know what else I can do. I am going to shorten this a little bit. Maybe get rid of this whole area, so... It might help with the, you know, demand issue a little bit, because the commercial-wise, it's still not there. There's still this huge gap I'm aware of, but there's not much I can do about it. A metro station that isn't really nothing. I mean, it's just a nightmare over here that I don't know how to fix. Because if you go over here, this space is just perfectly fine. And yes, that is a sports arena I just put in. This space, completely fine. This space... not so much, because of this bleepin' bleep. It's YouTube, I have to censor myself, sue me. But you get the idea of what I'm trying to get at. Without the traffic mod, there really isn't much I can do about this other than to just let it sit and hope for the best, so... Oh, it was worth a shot. Man, oh man, oh man. Let me see if I can think of any other solutions, though. Hang on. Nope, can't think anymore for the time being. Isn't that lovely? Other than to maybe delete this street. This space is kind of unoccupied at the moment, but that's okay. In fact, I'm actually going to remove the mall moderation over a little bit. There we go. Move it to more of a moderate area. So, I guess for... oh dear. Hang on. I was just about ready to end this, and then all of a sudden I did something really silly. Fortunately, we have ways around that sort of thing. Maybe do another... well... hold on, I'm thinking of a clever solution to this. What is this? Servicing's office, nah. Oh, if only it was there anymore. The colossal offices. This has been a nice spot to put it in, but I think we've already done that, right? Hold on, I'm looking. I know what I want there. It's just I need to see if it's there. But anyways, that's going to do it for me in this episode. There it is. Yes, that'll do it for me in this episode. Oh, hang on. Does that work? There we go. Now the show's over. I knew that would help. There we go. Colossal Order now has their offices in the area. I figured a nice little building. Because, they're always watching ya, you know? Anyways, that's going to do it for me, I guess. Well, actually, hold on. That's a little preemptive. One last thing I'd like to check. Up until now, I never really said anything. Oh, okay. This looks nice. And look, they even got a little monument right in the middle. This little random shipwreck. Cool. Isn't that a wonderful? Ah, I love it when a plan comes together. Anyways, that's going to do it for me for the, this episode. I guess the next time out... I noticed we're almost at 100,000 people. Interesting. Ah, this is just getting better and better. Well, we'll see if we can continue building this out. We are currently in the year 2052, so we got about 20 years left of this playthrough, so I guess the main objective now is to try to get as many people as we possibly can into this city, so anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you on the next one. Now we're done. And I have to make sure you empty all your landfills. Peace out, everyone.